My true Yarans, I stand before you armed with truth. For too long, our country was stolen by politicians. But you elected a vision, a cure, a road to paradise. Viviro, created by our own brilliant scientists. The most effective treatment for cancer the world has ever seen. Grown within our precious tobacco. Modified with the purest fertilizer, Viviro is the key to rebuild paradise. But our paradise comes at a cost. This our enemies will never understand. Yara did not elect me to do what's easy, but to do what's right. And so, with renewed focus, I must extend the draft to paradise. True Yarans from across our island, chosen to produce enough Viviro to heal the world and save our country. These lucky Yarans will be chosen by random lottery.
Even my own son Diego will be drafted tomorrow.
Hey, Danny.
And like a true Yaran, he
Turn
would
that
serve
shit off.
with a smile on his face.
Precisamente. Exactly what Castillo wants.
Enough politics, Lita.
You think the draft is only taking true Yarans? It's the outcasts, the poor, orphans like us. He's bringing slavery back from the dead. In Yara, you can't run from this.
Hang on. You ditched us. Ran out to the jungle with a bunch of guerrillas.
Libertad.
Now you're back here to recruit for Clara Garcia's local crusade? Come on, this is our big goodbye. Danny, fucking say something.
They got my name wrong.
Danny, you could help Libertad. You're trained.
Would have been career military if you weren't such a fuck-up.
Just come with us, Lita.
Aye. You never fucking listen, Danny.
Hey, time to go. Boat's waiting. Drinks in Mexico.
Dinner in Miami. Coño! Fucking blackouts.
Too big for a blackout.
You fucking packed?
Oye! What's going on?
Draftees must report for duty. You will join us to rebuild paradise.
What the fuck?
Draftees must report for duty. You will join us to
Go.
rebuild
All of
paradise.
us.
Alejo, don't!
Draftees must report
Alejo,
for duty.
get down!
You will join
Fuck
us to rebuild
Castillo!
paradise.
No,
Draftees must report for duty. You will join us
Danny,
to rebuild
we
paradise.
have to go. Now!
The boat.
Must report
You're
for
coming.
duty. You will join
Promise
us
me,
to rebuild
Lita.
paradise.
See. Come on, Danny.
Draftees must
Stay close, Lita. We have to get to the boat.
join us to rebuild
Okay, then.
paradise.
When we get to Miami.
We'll say goodbye to everything. I promise.
Draftees must report for duty. You will join us to rebuild paradise.
Coño, get down.
I told you, there's nobody here.
FND, get out here!
Open the door! We're looking for Danny Lohan!
Get this door open, or we will bust it down!
Want me to know you're in there, Rohan?
This way.
Okay. I'm not resisting. What the fuck? Come on! I have a family!
Come on, we gotta move.
We need to get across that square.
They're going to see us.
No, they're not. Trust me.
That's a lot of soldiers, Rita.
So we take the sewers. Ready, Danny?
Go!
Get in the sewer.
Where the fuck are you taking me?
This is a guerrilla path from the 67 Revolution. Recognize the markings.
Yeah, from when we were kids. This is so fucked.
Bombs everywhere. I sent troops into the sewers.
It's illegal. Full lockdown. Sergeant, do what you have to do.
They went this way!
¿Qué coño?
I found them!
So much blood.
Castillo shows no mercy. Almost there. The way out is up ahead.
Good. That boat's not going to wait for us. Shit. Dead end.
Traitors! Fake Yarans! I say you traitors! Soldiers! There are fake Yarans over there! Fucking Yaran!
Stay with me, Lita.
Pueblo de Yara, este es un mensaje del presidente Anton Castillo.
Shit.
We got runners! Go, go, go!
Lita, zipline. Just like fucking boot camp.
No draftees remain in your homes. Esperanza is under lockdown.
Oh, shit.
Danny, you okay?
Yeah.
Keep moving. I'll see you on the other side.
Sorry. I wasn't here.
any trouble.
Danny, over here.
Against the wall for processing.
Fuck! Where the fuck are the police? They're just letting the military kill us.
These are the police, Danny.
La noche de la muerte. The boat's over there. Run!
Shit.
Keep moving, Lita. We're almost there.
Please, we have to get on that boat.
Abuela, what the hell I'm gonna do with baseball cards?
Do you have any idea what these are worth? Let us through. Oye, mierda!
Marco, always making new friends.
Danny, you're late. Where's Alejo?
Give up his ticket. For his family.
Bullshit. Alejo is an orphan.
Alejo's not going anywhere anymore. Come on, Marco. Let them on.
Vamos.
Good man.
Get on the boxing gown!
Gracias. Don't worry about it, chamaco. Here. That's all I've got.
This isn't right, Danny. We should be fighting, not running to the Yankees.
Alejo gave you a fucking gift, Lita. We survive. Same as the orphanage, same as the academy.
What's that?
No, no, this is the peaceful boat. Dios mío, no, no!
Before he was El Presidente, mi papa loved to fish. We would go out on a boat, just like this. And we would catch the fish, and then release them. He would say, it's not always about your stomach, mijo. It's about the challenge. Except when he caught a big, fat, juicy marlin, he was too proud to let that fish go.
Si tirano! You have poisoned Yara! You have poisoned your sword!
I have caught a very big fish today. Haven't I, Diego? Diego!
No way.
I have caught you, mijo. Now it's time to bring you home.
I don't want this anymore, Papa.
We have no choice.
Let them go. They can work. Make Viviro.
Truth or lies?
Truth.
They could be good workers. They could help rebuild paradise. But if you wanted them to live, you would have
never set foot on this fucking boat.
13 years old. And Diego has such compassion for his people. These fish,
We will catch and release.
What the hell just happened?
I think we're fucked.
¡Vamos, vamos!
Lita,
I can't feel my legs.
fuck. This is all my fault.
My phone.
Forget it, Lita.
My phone. This is the beach, Danny. It's fucking fate.
What?
She's hiding here. Clara, Libertad, Julio. Fuck, Julio. It's all here. Take my phone. Follow the code like when we were kids.
Stop it, Lita. Just wait. I'll find help.
No! You give her this. Clara will help you. Don't you get it? You're the lucky one, Danny. You're the lucky one.
Lo siento, Lita.
Hey, hang on a second. I'm discussing details with the doggy. What happened with the dog today. Probably gonna pause it here in a second because I can't pause during the cutscene. And welcome, guys. I'll be back in a second here.
So many dead. Coño. I should look for supplies and get the fuck out of here.
say.
Alright. Okay. I'm back. If there's anybody still in the chat, because this thing never reveals to me the actual thing. Because it's stupid. Alright. Okay.
Shit. Pistol's empty. Need to find that gun.
Numbers does nothing. Wink, wink. Yeah, no kidding, dude. I mean, I just wish it was accurate enough to tell you who is in here and who isn't, kind of thing, you know? That's the thing that gets to me. Obviously, that's empty. So, okay, that's weird. It's talking about doing a stick incline where you actually run, and then when you gradually take off with the stick, you'll walk. Which I like that. I hate having to hold down a button or whatever, or press a button to cause that to happen, so. But then when I get a weapon, then I've got to hold down. Well, no, actually, I just pressed the button and it allowed that to happen. That's weird. Yeah, the Cuban hipster revolution. Yeah, no, yeah, no kidding, dude. Well, I mean, given the fact of the way that this guy is, this dictator, I mean, he actually is a dictator. I mean, he really is. Booyah. Can I just walk across it? Oh, okay.
Luarnban. Must be Libertad.
I ended up putting El Parto Uno in this just to be funny, but then I was like, I wonder what Parto means in Spanish. And it turns out it means birth. So we got the birth one. Or El Birth One, what have you. Bertha Faye, I love ya. Bertha Faye, always be mine. Oh, so I'm toggling shooting instead of holding it. That's weird.
Shit. Who's shooting?
I think I need
Better
to change
stay
that.
quiet.
With no, honestly, I thought he was pretty nuts.
All rotten on the inside. How did I know you were scavenging for Libertad? I smelled it on you. That's why you died. Now, I'm going to call this in. You're going to be slowly eaten, bit by bit, by the birds and the crabs. You're just meat to them.
Sargento, I see blood. Think there's more of them.
Yeah!
This is Bravo 5. We're at the beach. Shot a Libertad cockroach.
Any sign of Clara Garcia or Juan Cortez?
I'm not that lucky. I want a platoon to seal this area off. It's a fucking mess.
We got every pair of boots out looking for terrorists. A beach of fake Yaran driftwood's not high on Comandante Rosario's list.
What am I supposed to do in the meantime?
Find Clara Garcia and Juan Cortez. We end them, we end Libertad.
Si, Capitan.
Unless you got their heads in a bag, I don't want to hear from you again.
Because equality! Because equality! Equality! Arr! Now let's go complain about it on social media like it friggin' matters.
What's this? Could be useful.
Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, birth 1, exactly. Well, I guess that depends on what you do. I mean, if it's supposed to be like flat out story segments that require you to keep moving, that's understandable. But when it puts you out in the open world, that's different. Kind of wondering if there is anything else that's around here. Let's see here. You did.
Get to Libertad, steal a boat, sell the fuck out of Yara. Easy. And now I'm talking to myself. Perfecto.
Yeah. What in the macaroni and cheese? What the
fuck?
What the stupid pig? I could have sworn that I did not mess around with the controller stuff here. It might be in accessibility. Maybe I did accidentally do that. I think it'd be in motor. There we go. Made that mistake. I want to do hold, because that way I can just pop in and out. I don't have to worry about letting it stay on as such, because that'll get me confused. When you're so used to certain things in a first-person shooter, you don't want to mix it up too much, because you'll probably confuse yourself. Birth 1 sounds like a really bad 80s rock band. Hey, baby! Hello, New York! This is Birth 1! I got this name when I was given birth to on Air Force One. Air Force One! I am the son of some president. Oops.
I don't think this is the way to Clara's camp.
I popped off I prematurely shot. Oh, okay, you can pop that on and off without having to hold it down. That's good.
Bad time to be a guerrilla.
That's a lot of friggin'... Oh, here we got the thingamajiggy.
Been a while since I used one of these.
It's amazing enough that you get it as soon as you start out, compared to, like, I think the way that it was in some of the other games.
Clara doesn't want visitors.
Okay, I really don't need to look around too much because it's already gonna show me. Yeah, I think this is when it goes in third person, or it's supposed to. I think at least when you're in camps, it goes in third person.
Gonna show your face before you shoot me?
I'm surprised it doesn't even bother to let you play in third person.
I'm Danny, a friend of Lita.
Lita, the WWE wrestler. The number one hit. I want to give birth to you. That's the wow.
You are the only survivor?
Dang it. Because Wyman.
Answer me. I said, are you the only survivor?
Si. Lucky.
Lita knew the risks.
That's all you have to say?
You're here. That's what matters.
Just a second, hermana.
I'm getting the hell out of Yara.
But you're in my camp.
I need a place to stay. A few days.
Libertas no charity, hermano.
Lita said you would help.
Lita also said you weren't a pussy.
Come mierda.
And of course she's in a leadership position, because woman. Looks like a man, acts like a
You're
man.
an orphan, see? Funny how friends can be closer than family. Remember, Danny, Castillo has kept you an orphan. Why do you want to run?
I watched Castillo order a whole boat of our people shot to death. Get as far away as you can from that psychopath. All of you.
When tyranny is law, revolution is order.
I don't know, it's Ubisoft, so
won't save you.
I would
It's
expect
Pedro Albizu.
something like
Save
that to
Yara
happen.
with library cards.
I have a list.
We already have something going on like this
Free
right
elections,
now.
free expression, free the outcasts. A Yara free of Castillos. Simple.
Simple. Castillo's got what? 300,000 troops? I count 6 burnt-out guerrillas, and you, with a bullet to the leg.
You don't believe me? I'll show you.
Come on, boy.
We launched an attack from our base to this island. It was
Good
a basic
boy.
operation.
Come on, Loki.
Hit a Viviro tobacco plantation, snatch some fuel, and go home.
Sorry, Loki
But Castillo's forces
just got
were
out of
waiting.
the vet
Got us
today.
down from 60 to 6.
You need to get back to your base.
Yes, but this island is surrounded by a blockade. We don't have boats, we don't have much gear. And we are not leaving until that Viviro plantation goes up in smoke. But we are guerrillas. We know this land inside out. You're already familiar with our guerrilla paths. They were built by the legends in 67.
Yeah,
They spread
Ubisoft.
like a web
There you go.
across all of Yara. Now, they're ours. Guerrilla paths are good to ambush soldados or to hide if the army is on your back. They have caches that will help you survive.
And all this is legit? This map is old as hell.
Made for turistas. Yeah, it's out of date, but you got the regions, municipalities, and landmarks of Yara. You'll get used to it. Now I need to call in some favors with the locals to get us a boat, and you need to go find me Juan Cortez.
Who?
Someone who can make one guerrilla fight like 1,000.
Juan Cortez. Yeah. Yeah, we really hope so. He's better than what he was.
You know I'm not a guerrilla, right?
I'll talk in a moment about
I'll give you food, a bed, even a goddamn boat to sail to the Yankees. But it's gonna cost you bullets and
Yankees.
blood. You can shoot, so shoot. Settle in, and let me know when you want to pay your rent.
Oh, nice. Long story short, he basically had been throwing up and had diarrhea since Wednesday. We called our vet. Obviously, they were going to be closed until Monday. They ended up telling us to
your
keep a
first
watch
job.
over him for 24 hours. We couldn't take him anywhere Thursday because vets were closed. There was a 24-hour vet that we had found out about, but it was like an hour away, and we didn't really know about that because anytime he's been sick before, he'd get better within like a couple days or something, as long as he stayed hydrated and whatnot. So he took him to the vet yesterday. Come to find out, we found out today that he does indeed have pancreatitis because we were wondering if he was going to have that or not. He was really dehydrated yesterday. He did drink a little bit and eat a little bit the day before, but he threw up. He'd been sluggish, all this stuff. So we took him to the vet, and they kept him there overnight. Put fluids in him, gave him antibiotics, looked out for him. He has some medicine that he's going to be taking over the course of the next few days. We have to change his diet. I'm going to tell you this right now. I know how it is, how we want to spoil our animals, how we want to treat them, and all this other stuff, but table food really is not good to give for any type of animal. Cats or dogs, even if you're treating them a little bit here and there, what have you, because it can have a lot of fat in it, and over time it can end up causing a really bad problem. So, I mean, we would do that every once in a while, if we had something. We would just give them like a little bit here and there, what have you. But ultimately, they mainly ate their food with what they were given, dog food and water and whatnot, and treats every once in a while. But ultimately, if you really spoil your animal, you can really be dealing with some health consequences with them. So the main thing is us not giving him any table food at all after he gets off of all this medicine and whatnot that he's doing. And bottom line, he's just going to have to, and then he'll be back usually to his normal self and stuff like that. He's a lot better than what he was. So yeah, they took x-rays, all this other stuff. They found out there wasn't any foreign body inside of him, which was good, so there wasn't any need for any type of surgery, apparently. But his intestines were swollen. One of his kidneys was a little larger than the other one. But yeah, so we just got to keep a close watch out for him. And I guess it's good that my lady is going to be off for like the next week and a half. Like, she's actually taking vacation time, so she could definitely keep a closer watch over him, considering I'm going to be working. I mean, I'm off tomorrow, but, I work throughout the week and usually am off on weekends, so. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I mean, I'd been doing the same. So, he just, yeah. I think he's about 5 years old or something like that. So, yeah, when they get older, sometimes things can arise, but you want to do the best that you can to try to keep that from happening. So, that's obviously what what we're aiming to do. So,
Time
I don't want to read all this
for
stuff.
Juan to come home.
Let's see here.
Hey, let's find Juan.
Let's find Juan. Yeah, pick up all the things and the stuff and things. I'm not talking to her just yet. I want to look around a little bit, see what I can find, see what I can do, so on and so forth.
Hola. Oye.
I mean, if anything like this ever happens again, we'll know what it is. But if it happens, because ultimately we're obviously not going to be bothering to do anything in terms of dealing with
fresh meat.
Him taking table food. We're not doing that anymore.
Meal.
But if it were to ever happen again like this, we would know, just for the simple fact of it probably acting up. But we got to do the same for our other dog now too, because we don't want that to happen to him, even though he's been sick before. And that may have been what it was. One other time when we ended up feeding him something like that, he kind of got down and out. I mean, it really isn't good. I understand we want to spoil our pets, we want to treat them like how we would want to be treated, but table food is not a good idea for them and their health. So, it may seem like it's okay for a while, but it'll catch up to them. Alright, man. I guess you were lurking in the chat. No, I hadn't heard about that. But it wouldn't surprise me because, I mean, that's pretty much all the symptoms they've been calling out for it. Was that... Wait a minute.
What makes you think we're going to last a week? Feels like Castillo's got the whole army here looking for us.
I'll take that as official recognition of just how badass we are.
That's a funny way to look at.
I think I may actually need to change this up a bit because I'm testing a few things out here. In terms of like, let's see. In terms of running, I think it'd be in motive. Yeah, stick incline. I'd rather just press a button to sprint. Yeah, because it's getting to me having to slow up and speed down a lot. So, wait a second. Oh, wait. Oops, I messed up. Yeah. And wait a minute, I'm in a camp here, so why is it not going to third person? I mean, I guess it goes to third person after this from now on, and whenever I launch my Supremo thingy. Explore the camp, pick up the stuff, do the things, all the things. And the thing is that sometimes with games you just never know what you're getting into until you really try it for yourself. Because I have a couple guys, that sounds terrible. There's a couple guys that I work with that have also been playing this too and have been saying how good it is, and how they really like it. So I'm like, yeah.
Ready?
It's like sometimes you don't need to believe what
I attacked this
being said.
archipelago with a man named Juan Cortez. He helped me build Libertad from the dirt. Juan's a spy master from the pre-Castillo days. Can build an ICBM from a goddamn ice cube tray. Pulled off ops for Espinosa, the KGB, then flipped to the CIA and Mossad for fun. Juan is my mentor. He's also unstable and an alcoholic. When shit went south, he was so embarrassed he walked straight out of my camp. Castillo's soldados would love nothing more than to capture a double agent like Cortez. I need him back with Libertad, Danny. He's done with us, but you're a fresh face. Take this earpiece. Juan made them for comms. Then head to the village. If I were you, I would check the bar first. Get down to that village and bring me Cortez. I hope for your sake he's sober.
Probably not. Aye.
What's the
Cheese
problem,
macaroni.
The problem is we're not a fucking charity, Clara.
As long as Danny helps us, Danny stays. This isn't a handout. It's a two-way street.
But you don't even...
You know what? Hang on a second. I think maybe something else may be going on here with the subtitles here. Maybe it's an audio, possibly. Subtitles on. Small, semi-transparent. Sound events near you during gameplay. Well, let's see how that is. Maybe that's what that is when it comes to that.
You know him.
I'm not in a position to turn down help.
I guess
we
not.
need fighters. Simple as that.
You really think this kid is a fighter?
We're about to find out.
I mean, I don't know why they're not having subtitles for the other characters. Maybe I'm missing something here. I mean, they've done it before, so... Subtitles on, subtitles, small, multiple colors, yeah, that helps. Semi-transparent, that helps. Speech to text, we're not doing that. Chat wheel off. Maybe it would also deal with this too. Maybe not. Glad you can turn off the friggin' drunken poison effects. Good grief. Alright, hang on a second, folks. I need to... The lady brought some food home, and I'm gonna go get a little bit of it. Apparently it's cranberry pancakes and bacon. So yeah, that sounds lovely. So I'm going to grab that up real quick, and I will be right back. Need to clear out the Twitter thing here. Alright. That works. These things are actually pretty good. Amazing. One second. Yeah, my lady really likes that show too. I wonder how the movie is. Okay, so I guess maybe the movie is probably just like the way that it is in, well, the show in and of itself. Alrighty. Okay, we'll get back at it. Okay, sweetheart, I know you wanted me to give you some of that, but I can't. You gotta look out for your well-being. I got my gun! Okay, let's still jump.
Danny, how's the earpiece? Can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear. This spy shit works, Clara. I'll give you that.
Bien. Keep your gun holstered if you want to stay out of trouble, especially in areas with a lot of soldados.
See, I got it.
A smart guerrilla picks their battles. Suerte.
Holster your weapon to keep a low profile. Approaching soldiers too closely will draw suspicion. Quickly unholster with R2. Okay. That works. That makes sense. Okay, there we go. The gadget guy, call him Finnegas Sprocket. apparently knowing how Ubisoft is, there's one of these YouTube channels that I'm subscribed to that, hey look, a floating rock. There's a Ubisoft, yay. There's a YouTube channel that I follow that is talking about a bunch of the different other types of really good weapons that you can get, not just within the game itself, but also the fact that Ubisoft always wants to have their games be like, have some type of live service model in it, which I ain't giving into that crap. Once I buy your game, I buy your game. Your microtransactions can go eat a bag of horse schlongs. Enemy talking.
We're looking for a man named Juan Cortez.
I don't know the name. What does he look like?
Older, wears a fedora, dresses like a tourist, never stops fucking talking.
Sorry, senor. I have not seen him.
How about the Libertad terrorista Clara Garcia?
No,
Calling him
never.
IQ.
Are you sure?
Sí, I am sure.
You fish this bay with your family, right?
Sí, señor. Mi papá and 3 hermanas.
I find out you're lying to me, I pay them a visit. Understand?
Por favor, señor. I do not know this man.
I hope so. For your sake.
I swear to you. I swear.
Papers.
I must have left them at home.
Where's your COVID papers?
No, por favor, señora. There must be something I can do.
Claro que sí. I'll take your fishing boat.
But my boat is all I have, señora. I can't feed my family if I can't fish.
Not my problem. Your boat, or I report.
Okay. Okay. Take it.
What the heck?
I voted Castillo. You are not.
That looks like a Juan.
Looks like a Juan. That's racist! That's racist! 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 Shut up.
Today we drink in the worst fucking cantina in Yara. Or is it Colombia? Kirat, Chechnya. Leave the bottle. Less work for you.
De nada.
Guapo, you listen. Rule 16. A guerrillero's revolution never ends. Always another war, another cantina, another ugly bartender.
Juan Cortez.
What do you think gave it away, Guapo?
Yep. You have him as an
She's in
ally.
a fucking zoo, abuelo.
Clara sent me to find you.
See, I learned long ago never to doubt her. You will too. Hey, I know you.
Don't think so.
Yeah, I know you. It's like I'm looking at a mirror, Guapo.
What are you talking about?
Those eyes, guerrilla. You got a taste. You convince yourself you're a hero, but you wake up a junkie, just like Juan Cortez.
This is a fucking waste of time.
Can you whistle?
What?
Nah, you can't whistle.
A la pinga.
You fucking rat.
That was a bad day.
You're worth more dead anyway.
What the fuck?
See, Guapo is in love with you.
Yay, a foot.
And I
That's what I've
ruined the
always
only
wanted.
copy of my book. Bueno, mis socios, Vámonos. Once again, we have outstayed our welcome.
Wee doggies. Combat ends. Oh, that's nice. It just lets me know.
Before the whole fucking army shows up.
Lets me know when it is, I guess. I guess it's gonna do.
Right
Good idea to have
behind
that
you,
on
old
there.
man.
Well, the shooting sure is good. Calling him Omega or Omicron. Yeah, I didn't even know Omicron was in the Greek alphabet. I know that that's a PC game. It's like a action adventure RPG title that came out, like I think in the late 90s or late or early 2000s, something like that, maybe. Oh, it's actually telling me what the sound is over here for fire and all this stuff. I don't know. That's kind of annoying a bit. I don't know. Yes. Hang on a second here. Maybe it's in accessibility. Subtitles. Subtitle size. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We'll think about it. And obviously I'm playing this on story mode because that's the easiest mode. Oh wow, you're actually letting me walk across enemies now to pick stuff up instead of having to do the freaking animation thing of having to pick stuff up. I'm glad to see that. You think they would have figured this out a long while back? Why don't you just hang on, old man? I'm exploring. I'm trying to find stuff and things. See?
What is happening to my village?
If I am El Presidente, then you are El Presidente.
Armonia will never be the same after these.
Señor Presidente, have you anything to say to someone who would dare to...
Kinda wondering. Just checking. Probably a bad idea that I'm doing this. You know, because I feel like I'm... Maybe I really shouldn't. Maybe I should just let it happen naturally, because this stuff can get... Yeah, see? Just like you were talking about earlier, when you're not within a certain distance of this stuff, it's like, oh, you're gonna die, it's gonna restart the mission. So it's like,
We're fucking around. Guapo wants to be your friend. Or maybe he just needs to take a dump.
Only one way to find out.
Yep. Well, why don't you move, old man? Yeah. He'll follow you around now. Unlock unique abilities by completing challenges with your amigos. Arriba!
I can tell you handled a gun before.
That's what your mom said.
What's your name?
Danny. So Clara says you're a legend.
Ex-KGB, ex-CIA.
I got more fucking X's than your porn search history. Some men,
wow,
they break eggs for breakfast. But Juan Cortez... Hold up. New plan, Danny. Vamos.
The plan is to go back to Clara's camp. Where the hell are we going now?
We're gonna shoot some stuff, apparently.
See that smoke? That means the watchtower just got a supply drop with some of the rarest materials you'll find in Yara. And you are going to go get it.
How you want me to steal shit for you?
Gunpowder and Supremo Bomb. The cerveza and chaser of Resolver. I'm gonna teach you to make shit for weapons. Making shit for weapons is cool. And it's rule number 9. Always use the right tool for the right job.
You coming with me?
Fuck no. You got Guapo. You can tear shit up with him. But if you want to be sneaky, leave him behind. That cutie loves to make a mess.
No, we're going in loud and
At least
proud.
you're here to help, Guapo.
Weapon or not, the military will shoot me on sight here.
Guapo, now.
Lower your weapon immediately.
Yeah, in the face. Well, I need to do that, but whatever.
Guess this could be useful. More shit for Juan.
For what? So glad you can just wander around now. You should. They should just have you like be able to wander around and pick up anything, dude. Just like automatically. Like it just makes sense if you need it.
Un mensaje especial para Yara del presidente Castillo.
We burn it to the ground and rebuild it.
This is more like it.
Yeah, boy. Bears, how low can you go? With the bow, with the body bow, public enemy number 1. Damage is higher, but thingy is not. Oh, wait, I've got to be equip this primary level 2. Primary weapon 2. I can't talk today. Okay, that's cool. Guapo. We can't do any of that just yet. Yeah, you can get a little, okay, so I guess we got a rooster. We got a cock that can be our amigo, a crocodile, a handicapped Dotson, which is so cute. Boom Boom, who was the dog in Far Cry 5. Boomer. He was either Boomer or Boom Boom. I think he was called Boomer. I don't know. Oluso. Apparently that's a tiger or a cat. A stealth combat. Yeah, there's a cockfighting game in this too, where it actually is set up like a friggin' fighting game, like something out of Street Fighter, dude. It's pretty nuts. Full Metal Jacket. That's what it said. Interesting movie, by the way. Well, I don't have to hold this. I hate having to hold this all the way down. Just to get this stuff.
Found all your shit, Juan.
Good work, Danny. Now hurry up already. We need to get back to Clara's camp.
That's what I've been saying.
Yeah, you idiot. Hang on a second, though. If it's a charm... Oh, I gotta do the mods. Appearance. We got different appearances? Oh, well, look at that. Do that, whatever. Charms. Here, let's just throw those on the side for the sake of doing it. We got bullets hanging off of my bullet chamber. Bullets. Ah, there's another thing. The wild thing. You make my heart sing. Let's just throw it on there for the heck of it. Make everything, ooh, baby. Wild thing. Wait a minute. Sure, why not? Why the heck not? Just make them look stupid. Can I inspect these things and change the look of these too? Oh, you can transmog. Just like you can in the Assassin's Creed series. Because it's Ubisoft. Do. Okay, yeah, there probably isn't really going to be anything dealing with any of this because I hadn't really gotten anything, so it's not like... Ugh. Okay. Montechero.
Clara Garcia lives alive. Not only does she take money from Yankee spies, she was
Yankee
born
spies?
into a life of privilege.
Okay, we got more than enough. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Why do you always have to cuss, sir?
So
Why
what's
is there
with all
always
this
cussing?
talk? You building something?
Patience, Danny. Rule number 8.
It's supposed to be
Guerrilla
edgy.
knows how to wait. Like a spider or a serial killer. So, how did you get to this godforsaken hellhole?
I was on a refugee ship. We didn't get far.
Yeah. And I came here in a chopper in our baby invasion of Santuario. Straight out of the goddamn sky. No, I mean, what's your story?
The orphanage in Esperanza. Then the military. I'm no guerrilla. Just helping Clara out until she gets me off this island.
Rule 20. Once a guerrilla, always a guerrilla.
Enough.
A Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero, rest in peace.
The horse is out of the barn, and now the fucking cocaine is all over the kids, Danny. There is no other option.
America is my option.
Of course. And you think Americans want your Yaran blood? The American dream is for Americans, Danny.
You don't quit, do you?
Nope. Guapo hates quitters.
Coño. If you two are so close, why is he following me?
Guapo goes with those who need him most. Like those therapy dogs in your precious America. You can trust Guapo with your life.
Yeah. Not sure I'm there yet.
You got time.
You said your chopper was shot down in the invasion. Can you fix it?
So I can fly you to the Yankees?
No, that's...
It's grounded. But I'm working on it. Patience, Danny. Now it's time for Juan Cortez to show you how to make something out of nothing. Did I ever tell you rule number 9?
You just did.
Always use the right tool for the right job. Words to live by.
Okay.
How many others?
The legend returns.
The legend needs to piss, Jefa.
She was a journalist who dared call Anton fascista. Now she's an outcast, a slave for his paradise. And she's not the only one, Danny.
Time you learn about Resolver, Danny.
When I was 6, I rigged my first bike with a chainsaw motor. The blockade means I have to resolver every day, Juan.
Nah, that's survival. For a guerrilla, Resolver isn't just making do with what you have. It's inflicting chaos with everything you got.
Keep talking.
A guerrilla's best weapon is the workbench. Go ahead, Danny. Get cozy with it. Let's take a crack at those weapons. No offense, but your battle rifle is a little basic. Let's fix that. Rule number 9. Always use the right tool for the right job. In this case, it's gunpowder and scraps. Sometimes I lie awake at night asking myself, Juan, how can you kill people faster? The answer is soft target rounds. Excellent, Danny. Now you can pop enemy flesh like a ripe watermelon. Okay? Let's look at your other rifle.
Okay.
Let's say your target remembered to wear their helmet and vest today. You're gonna need some armor-piercing rounds. These rounds fly straight and true and go through Kevlar like shit through a goose. Nice! Now you got your own supply of high-velocity war crimes. Let's look at your attachments. Time to make your very first suppressor. This will turn a bang into a bang at the cost of some range. See how easy that was? Now you can silently headshot your enemies like a real asshole. The workbench is your friend, Danny. A friend with benefits.
Yeah!
Damn. Making shit is addictive.
With that workbench, you can build a new Yara.
One of a kind. That's funny. Improve customized workbench materials, steal materials from supply drops, hunt animals. Oh, I don't want to animals.
Feel like taking Wapo for a walk?
Well, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and continue playing this a little bit, but I need to charge my phone up because I'm going to be heading to work within probably, like an hour and a half. So I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now, continue to play this a bit, and if I'm up to it, I'll be back tonight and stream this for a bit, and probably especially tomorrow, like around tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow evening after we get back from church. So, but anyways, lower, don't you mean loser? You didn't even notify me you were even back in the chat. Anyways, but yeah, so I'm going to be back again with this, but yeah, so I got to charge my phone and all that stuff. But anyways, I will go ahead and end this like I always do. Later taters. Later tater, bo gator. Hello, buddy roll, tootsie roll. Do that!